What the hell? I thought she was in Europe. No, that's impossible.
Miss me, sister? Scarlet, sweetheart, you should have told us you were coming. Would that have made this easier for you?
You look different.
So does my life. You scared everyone. You should be resting, not making a scene. A scene? Honey, I just walked into my own house.
She sounds more like Scarlet than ever.
She's been through trauma. We all need to be careful. Careful? You should be. Still wearing my birthday gift? Relax. I'm just getting started. Stop staring at my ring! Funny, it used to fit me better.
Scarlet.
You don't get to walk in after a year and claim what's mine. Yours? Cute.
Not here. The board members are watching.
Perfect, then let them watch. You proposed in the East Garden, under white roses. Remember?
How do you...
Mom told her! Obviously! Then tell me, sis. What did he engrave inside the band? I don't need to prove anything to you. No, but it proves everything to him.
That was for Scarlet.
Yeah, I know. What do you want? My life back. Start there. No one's gonna believe you. Then why are you shaking? Because you're sick. Is that the story now? Tell me something, Stella. Who fell into the lake when we were kids? You did. Wrong. It was you. I jumped in to save your spoiled little ass. You're lying. You got that scar on the dock nail? You cried for 2 hours. Mom told you that. Girls? Great timing. Ask her what color your dress was that day. You forgot one thing, sis. I was there. You weren't paying attention.
You will not humiliate this family.
This family did fine humiliating me without my help. Mom, she's not well. Say it louder. You've all been rehearsing that line, haven't you?
You need rest. We protected you.
Protected me from what? My own name?
Is this a family breakdown? My daughter is recovering from severe trauma.
Scarlet?
You heard me that night.
You're confused.
No. I'm remembering. Open the damn door! It wasn't an accident.
Your overseas treatment records? Total crap. Half of them were generated the same day.
So they buried me here.
Also, there was a fire report amendment filed 3 days later.
Show me amendment.
Original said faulty wiring. Revised says cause unknown.
Someone held that door shut. And she was wearing that bracelet. You think Stella set the fire? No. I think she locked me in. Who are you talking to?
Unauthorized access.
You've got maybe 90 seconds. Grab the chart and move. Found it.
my face.
Okay, that is seriously messed up.
They called me delusional.
Good. Let them put that lie in writing.
This signature? No way. He died 2 months before the fire. So someone signed in a dead man's name.
And this clinic got acquired by a shell company tied to your mother.
Check the records room.
You taking that?
No. I'm taking the lie that can burn them all. Miss Scarlet. Oh my God. It's really you. You remember me. I always did.
Maria,
Mrs. Hell.
why don't you get back to work?
She was talking to me.
Staff confusion is not evidence.
Interesting. You called it confusion before she even said anything.
What is this?
Top floor. The room they kept closed.
Enough! What exactly did you lock away, Mom?
What did you call me?
Ace. That's what I used to call you.
I never told Stella that nickname.
No. You told me the night you bombed your first investor dinner and got drunk in my car.
That was private.
A lot of things were private didn't stop anyone from stealing them.
Why do you feel more like Scarlet now than you did before the fire?
Because before the fire, I was trying to be everyone's perfect daughter. Now I'm just the woman you failed to recognize.
I didn't.
Am I interrupting something?
Just helping him remember.
He doesn't need help.
Then why is he looking at me like that? Ask him what color the roses were.
What the hell? They drugged me under her name. I wrote this.
Calm down, Stella.
I was here. All this time I was here. Not Europe. I found where they kept me.
I know you're in there.
Good. Then come see what you left behind.
Got you. These are too clean. Exactly. Fake travel dokes, fake clinic invoice, same billing origin. That address. Private recovery facility, 10 miles from your family estate.
I never left the city.
Want to hear the sick part? Your mother's driver made 23 trips there.
Every time I wrote a date, he was there.
Scarlet, this isn't family drama, this is criminal. Then let's find who worked there.
Hello?
Hi. We're looking into a former patient, name on file, Stella Hale.
The girl who kept screaming that wasn't her name?
Yes.
Then no, honey. She was never overseas. She was up here with us.
This is it. Last chance to run.
I already did enough running.
Wait. You
You remember me?
You came in after the fire.
Walked in?
No, you were strapped in.
Hold her still.
Who signed her in?
I can't say names.
A dead doctor signed my chart. Try me.
Your mother's people brought you, and the younger sister wouldn't stop asking if you remembered your name.
Oh, she knew exactly what I remembered.
Your mother paid cash
For what?
to keep you off the books, to make sure no one asked questions.
Off the books means illegal confirmation.
We were told you were unstable, dangerous, not to trust anything you said.
So when I said my name was Scarlet,
We logged it as identity delusion.
who approved the sedatives?
Family signed off.
Of course she did. Anyone else pay? Anyone outside the family?
A man came by twice. Suits, expensive watch. He paid for privacy upgrades.
Name.
Adrian Cross.
So he didn't lose me. He paid not to find me.
How much does she know?
Lower your voice.
She went to the clinic.
Then we manage it.
No, you don't get it. She remembers things, weird little details.
Put that back.
I can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, she's just standing there, looking at me like she knows.
Then stop behaving guilty.
Because I am!
Watch your words.
You said she wouldn't remember.
And make sure she doubts herself before anyone doubts you.
You want me to call her crazy again?
I want you to survive.
If she takes this from me, I swear to God.
You need to see this. They built a diagnosis out of my panic?
Read the family statement.
Recurring delusion.
Signed by legal guardian.
She signed me out of my own life.
This can bury them. No. Not yet. You've got fake diagnosis, illegal sedation, a dead doctor. What else do you need?
Intent. Why was this in my psych file? Because somebody wanted your replacement to look official. Zoom in.
There. That's post-op dressing.
But the engagement was announced 2 weeks after the fire.
Exactly. No one does cosmetic blending that fast after trauma, not unless this was planned in layers.
She wore my hairstyle. No. She wore your whole damn package. The jewelry, the charity circuit, even my handwriting. She wasn't pretending to be your sister. She was training to be you. And he stood there and smiled. You think he knew that early? I think he knew enough.
Well, the man with the expensive guilt has entered the chat.
Good. Let's see how long he's been lying. When did you know?
Know what?
Don't insult me! When did you know Stella wasn't me?
I didn't know at first.
So you found out later.
I noticed things. The stories changed. Habits changed. She stopped finishing my sentences.
And?
Your mother said trauma changes people.
And you bought that?
I wanted to.
No. You wanted this to stay convenient.
Scarlett,
You knew enough to doubt. And still not enough to care.
Say it.
you don't want to hear this.
Try me.
She was easier.
Easier than what?
Easier than you. Easier than questions. Easier than scandal.
So that's it.
I was trying to hold the deal together.
The deal.
Your family needed stability. My board needed certainty. Stella gave both.
So you didn't choose a woman. You chose the cleaner brand.
I never meant to hurt you.
That's the problem. You didn't mean anything. You just let it happen. Keep the ring. I'm done auditioning for my own life.
I kept one clip. I don't know why. Maybe because I knew this was wrong.
Play it.
My name is Scarlett! My sister is Stella!
Jesus. Every time we called you Stella, you fought harder.
And you still sedated me.
Because your chart said resisting treatment was part of the disorder.
Who wrote that language?
It came from administration, but the wording was forwarded by the family office.
My mother's machine.
There's one more thing. A woman visited you after sedation. Elegant, smiling. She said, good, she won't remember.
My mother?
No. Your sister.
Did you sell your daughter?
Which one?
Wow. That came out fast.
Dramatics won't help you.
You signed fake psych papers. You drugged me. You hid me.
I contained a crisis.
I was your daughter.
You were injured, unstable, and publicly compromised. Stella was presentable.
So you replaced me.
I saved what could still be saved.
You mean the family name?
Names are what survive.
Then hear mine carefully.
My name is Scarlett!
Then prove it.
Swab's ready.
Chain of custody, no shortcuts. Time-stamped, witness, duplicate copies, we do this clean.
This is ridiculous. Then you've got nothing to worry about.
Scar pattern matches post-burn reconstruction map.
Hold on. Who authorized pickup?
It's from the lab, I think.
Open it. Nope. These seals are wrong.
You switched them.
Oh my god, are you seriously accusing me in a lab now?
Good. Now I know exactly how scared you are. Then we burn it.
Everything that links the chart to the house, now.
Well, that's adorable.
What?
Someone at your house is panicking. They just triggered the backup mirror.
So they lit the fire for me.
What about this?
Why was still here? Why was this still here?
Because you said no one would ever look!
Then stop talking and burn it.
And thank you for the upload. They're not cleaning up. They're confessing. Scarlet? Don't play it yet.
Take that off. Why? It was made for me.
No. It was altered.
Yeah. So were a lot of things.
Careful. You break what you can't replace.
You think one dress changes anything?
No. Truth does.
Stop doing that.
Doing what?
Standing there like you belong.
That's because I do.
You think people want scars and breakdowns? They want perfect.
No. You wanted perfect. Because empty can't compete with real.
See you tonight, bride.
Don't do this tonight.
Do what? Stop lying for you?
If this blows up tonight, both families go down.
There it is. Not me. Not her. The families.
I chose what worked.
Say it right.
I chose the better brand.
You mean the prettier product?
I mean the version people could accept.
Then you never loved me. You managed me.
That's not fair.
No. What happened to me wasn't fair. You can keep the alliance. I'm here for my name.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Scarlet, wait.
Let go.
I did care.
Did you? Because when they erased me, you adapted.
I thought I was protecting everyone.
Everyone? Cute. You mean your board, your merger, your image?
You can keep the man you became.
What does that even mean?
It means I'm not fighting her for you. If she wants the man who watched me disappear, she can have him.
You never lost me. You never had me.
Turn your head. Entry wound here. Graft line here. Same reconstruction path.
So the scars match the fire.
Not just the fire. The healing stages match month by month.
Every month they hid me is still on my body.
These aren't cosmetic copies. These are trauma scars with dated revisuals.
Chart, scars, confinement log, witness testimony. This is a war package.
They thought this made me less presentable. Tonight, it makes me undeniable.
Stage cue, donor reel, press section, emergency override. We've got one clean shot.
That's enough.
If you do this publicly, there's no walking it back.
Good. They built a perfect lie. I'll break it with dates. Let's go ruin a gala.
Ladies and gentlemen!
What the hell is this?
Is that Scarlet?
Mike's live. Go be a problem.
Sorry to interrupt the generosity, but since this family loves a curated story, I thought I'd bring the original files.
Turn that off! Now!
Respectfully? No. A year ago,
After the fire, my family told the world I went abroad to heal. I didn't. I was 10 miles away, sedated, confined, erased.
She's unstable! She needs help!
Still using that line? God, you really do recycle.
Keep filming.
Next file.
Help! Somebody open the door!
Someone was outside the door.
Do you remember your name? You asked me that while I was burning.
That could be anyone!
Cool. Let's compare.
Get her face!
Kill the screen!
Tried that. Cute.
No wonder you've been shaking. You've heard that voice before. And that's not all.
Different sister, same blueprint. She didn't just take my name. She copied my hair, my jewelry, my posture, my handwriting, my charities, my smile.
And when I was hidden away healing from burns, she was learning my face.
I had work done because you looked ruined!
Oh my God.
Thank you. That's not what I meant. No, that's exactly what you meant. She thought a damaged face meant a disposable daughter. Here's the part she couldn't steal.
Get the scar! Get all of it!
These scars have dates, records. A body remembers what a family tried to erase.
You want everything!
No. You can keep him.
I'm not here for a man who priced me like an asset. I'm here for the name you buried, the shares you reassigned, the reputation you forged, and the life you stole.
If these documents are authentic, the board will review the succession immediately. Sit down!
No, Evelyn. I think we've all stood up too late.
Scarlet,
Don't. I already gave back the only thing you ever wanted from me. My silence. And I'm done being quiet.
My name is Scarlett Hale. These are my surgical records, my confinement records, my mother's signature, my sister's voice.
Medical identity confirmed.
She's twisting. Mom!
You told them I was gone. I wasn't gone. I was hidden. She stole my parties, my ring, my seat at this table.
She even tried to steal my face. But she never got my soul.
The board recognizes Scarlett Hale as the rightful heir pending formal reinstation.
Mrs. Hale, Stella, did you falsify medical records?
My name is Scarlett Hale, and I'm taking my life back.